Hey everybody, it's Will again here, and I want to go over a couple of things. I've had a lot of people emailing me, and like I always do, and just day to day, I go through a lot of emails, and still quite a few PMs, but I want to show you something that you can do to help enhance access to a few things on your bug out bag or your EDC bag. And I want to go over some things to throw in an EDC bag or everyday carry. For me, normally, now my everyday carry is my EDC is this bag here. Alright, I'll do another video and I will have the stuff that I have in this bag, and this is what I've graduated, pretty much, I want to say graduated up to. And I'll tell a little bit about this bag later on and some of the features. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something I've done with a knife and some other tools. Now, when I have this bag on me, alright, what I have access to right now is over my shoulder. Since I'm right-handed, I have access to grab a knife. Now you can choose to do a tactical survival knife, a hunting knife, knife that fits your ability to whatever you want to use it for. On mine, I have the Pathfinder Roach Belly trade knife by Habilis Tools. So away. Above it, I've chosen to have a compass, and on the other side I actually have a multi-tool. Now I want to update and I want to get a new multi-tool, but this thing has just been good to me for many years, so I don't really foresee buying a new multi-tool unless I absolutely have to. But other than that, I've done a few things. Now this bag does not have the MOLLE attachments, and I wanted to try to do kind of a quick tactical need instead of having maybe one on my belt. And yeah, I do keep a knife on me at all times, so I don't really need to have this knife on my belt. I have the option to take it off and put it on my belt, but I'm going to go ahead and explain to you how I went ahead and put these on the pack. Alright, I've used just regular zip ties. Alright, these are white. You can buy your color-coded zip ties if you want to match your bags, your bug out bags, your EDC bags. For example, this pack is green and black. Well, if I'm doing something, I can use black ties. Alright, and what I've done is I've gone around the belt loop and on the other side around the tip. All I'd have to do was cut that with a knife and it'll come off. The same as these here. I've made sure I've cut them off and actually taken a file, and or you can take a lighter, make sure they're definitely not going to rub and get on you at all. and not going to rub on your gear either. Alright, let me go over. Alright, next thing is some quick things that you can throw in as a drink. You can get water, of course. You can throw a normal water bottle in your packs, or you can throw like these little like Kool-Aid jammers. These are a good source of staying hydrated. They're going to stay ready to go until you use them. They're pretty skinny. They don't take up a whole lot of room, which means you can put them in the side. I recommend you taking the straws off and put them elsewhere, but let's take the straw off. You know, I can always keep one in here. I can keep them inside packs, EDC, bug out bags, etc. Now, the next thing is really quick, is getting other people, food. As I do recommend, if you feel comfortable and you have room to put, things like ready-made meals, you can have a good 3-day supply of ready-made meals ready to go. Your EDC bags obviously are going to be your get-home bag, just in case something happens. Your Bob, your bug-out bag, is going to be your bag that you're going to get the hell out of town with. So this is going to have more of your essentials and more backups. This is going to get you from B back to A. This is going to get you from A to Z. The next thing is these little, I like these little, they're chewy chocolate chip Quakers. They're granola bars. Something like this for only a few bucks. You can get a pack of 8, which means you can throw 4 in your bag, and you can go ahead and throw another 4 in your EDC. If you're doing a lot of hiking and a lot of work, obviously you're going to need more calories. These are just as intended as an emergency meal, or as a snack on the way when you're trying to hunt or trap or fish or something like that. These are individually, you kind of look at what you get, but these are 8 bars, and these are 100 calories a piece, and it says saturated fat, a gram, 75 milligrams of sodium, 7 grams of sugar. So someone like me that's 240 pounds, obviously 2,000 calories is pretty much what I need. But in an emergency meal, this is better than nothing. I tell you, you'd be a lot glad, a little lot happier if you have something like this. See, and that was probably another email that I just received on the phone about that thing probably going over here. Okay, attaching. What I've done is taken zip ties, and I always carry extra zip ties, or a band or something like that. Always keep zip ties in your bug out bag. They're nice, quick, and fast. Now you're going to figure which one you want it on. Alright, for example, you can have it upside down, or you can have it your knife right side down. I am right-handed, so I need to grab to my left, the chest, and depending on where you're at, you want to be able to grab it, flip it, and pull it down. That way, the thought is when you have it like this, you gotta figure wherever it's going to be at, you can grab it, you can open it, and be able to pull your knife down. And you can use it for chores, survival, whatever. Defend yourself if you have to. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the first one, and you're going to make sure that it's through the loop or whatever you're going to make sure that it's here. You're kind of where you want it, and you're really going to want to put the whole backpack on. This is little kids, so it's a small backpack. Figure out where you want it, and then you're going to tighten it up. You're going to take your other one, do the same thing. And this applies to any other gear that you have on your bag. Alright? Literally, anything you want to put on straps. You can put something with a knife sharpener bag, a pack you can do. And heck, you can do something back down in here if you want. It's a great way to keep stuff on your pack. You got to figure out where you want it. And this one, you really should be standing up and have all the weight of everything you're going to have in your pack. Then you can figure out where you're going to need to set, where the pack's going to set, where the weight's going to set, where everything's going to fall at. And then that way you know that if I have it up here, it's not going to end up being up here, you know, or you know, if it's here, if I'm going to have it everything, and it's going to end up way down here, you know, and unless you like that, you know, it's something that may not work for you. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take it towards the top, and we're going to cinch it. Alright. I'm just going to hold that there. And take the knife out. Once you get everything on, let's try this. I'm going to err on the side of safety, and I'm going to err on the side of caution. Get a good pair of these tradesman scissors. They're designed to do multitasking purposes. You can cut through sheet metal, you can cut through tin, aluminum, sheeting. Preferably you want to take your pack off before you go do that. Alright, now just an idea of what you're looking at is when you go, you need to use your, you know, you can grab the bigger knife, or maybe you got the rest of your pack on, maybe you got a pack that falls full or down for hiking. Maybe you just need, you know, your bushcrafting knife. You can have one for bushcrafting, you know, or one for survival. You know, your tactical knife, fighting knife. You can have a lot of different options here. So, and that's how easy that is. So, not that hard. nice and fun. And you got access to a knife. Then you can do your bush crafting, carving. You know, if you're just walking and hiking and you just got that uncomfortable feeling. So there you go. Now, as of course, if you need to tie it, you could always tie things with you know, your paracord and other items, but I prefer to keep zip ties. And that's one of the reasons that I prefer to keep zip ties around, because you never know what you're going to need, and everything that I need now that may be on here, I may want to keep on the outside of my packs. I've got bags in my EDC, but in SHTF, I may want to have access to all that right away. Me personally, I don't want to be digging in my bag. So if I'm digging in my bag, trying to find stuff, then that means I've got to stop. If something happens and I have to go, I don't want to have to stop somewhere to look for gear. I want my gear on me. Now, I can take that gear and I can always choose to cut those zip ties, and I can always use to put it on a belt. One of the options that you have with this, for example, is you know, if you have for something like a ghillie suit or something, then you've got all this stuff here, and if you got to go out hunting, then you can just adjust what you have to adjust. But me personally, I like to have the stuff ready to go and out of the way. So I hope somebody likes this. And if not, well, I guess you just don't. But other than that, check out the next vid, and I'll show you some stuff to do and basics put together for an EDC bag. See you later, everybody.